What is the key to getting the desires of your heart? I'm going to answer this and share with you some of the common mistakes made when pursuing the desires of our heart. My name's Dan Hendon, and I help Christian business owners and entrepreneurs design their business and life God's way. Psalm 37:4 tells us to delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Sometimes when we look at delighting in the Lord, we use it as kind of this way to rub the genie's lamp so that we can get what we want. But one of the problems with that is as we actually delight in the Lord, some of our desires are going to change. The things that we want are going to change. We are not going to want to become super wealthy just because we want to have a certain lifestyle, but we're going to want to become wealthier so that we can help people. The desires that we want, along with the motivations behind those desires, are going to change. We're going to want to raise godly children, not just so that other people will think of us as good parents or so that we can pat ourselves on the back and say these amazing things to ourselves, but instead we are going to want to raise our children to be godly, moral, loving people so that they can experience the blessings that come with being in right relationship with God, so that they can be a blessing to others, so that we will get to spend eternity with them in heaven as they are in right relationship with God. The desires of our heart, sometimes they change. Sometimes they change from our children being financially successful to living the kind of lives that bring them great joy and satisfaction. These are two of the main problems I see when you and I pursue the desires of our heart. One is we are stubborn about what those desires are. And coming to God and delighting in God, we go through all the motions, we worship God, we say all the right things, but we don't allow Him to change our heart and to change what we are pursuing. Second, we don't give God the opportunity to change why we want what we want, to change our underlying motivators. And three, we use God as a tool to get what we want through worship, through acts of obedience, through our own personal morality, to try and manipulate God into giving us what we want. God is not a genie. And still yet, somehow, for some reason, He has promised us that if we delight in Him, He will give us the desires of our heart. So I encourage you to look at God, look at Jesus, fall in love with Him anew. Delight in who He is and how much He loves you and how much He has done for you. And in gratitude, pursue the God-given dreams that He has given you. God bless.